The Reformation era used the Latin phrase semper reformata, always reformed, always reforming. And what we can see if we look at the history of the Christian church is a church that was always reformed, that is always seeking to follow its revolutionary founder, and always reforming. The history of the church is a whole history of huge challenges that nobody at the time knew how to solve. I just taught the First Jerusalem Council from Acts 16 in class, and observed with the students how there was an issue nobody knew how to solve. Do we require new Christians to be circumcised? Right? That biblical debate, which was resolved in a way that opened up the church to non-Jews, was only the first. And each of the debates in the second, third centuries, each of the debates that led to the creeds, Nicaea and Chalcedon, had that same struggle. Augustine sitting in Rome, watching Rome burning around him as the Goths and Visigoths came down from the cold north, and wondering, where is God, who would allow his church to be so savagely treated, to the center of all society to be burned, and wrote out of that one of the most timeless works in the history of Christianity. The City of God is an example. And all the way through. I mean, we think of the Middle Ages as this dark period of dogmatism. Not true. Time and time again, people were struggling with questions and new challenges. That's what progressives have to learn. It's not just the Reformation we go back to. One has always gone back. And what I find really strange is that people who are in this lineage of liberals are supposed to know that always we're facing new challenges, always we're drawing from new sources, always we're trying to be Christian in a new way. And isn't it interesting that that which should have been the primary heritage of progressive Christians seems to be most lost? The core of the progressive project is to take today's challenge and to say, how will I give a new and yet traditional Christian answer to that challenge?